All right, all right. Hey, what time is it? Yay, it is exactly 8 o'clock. There you go. And once again, it is TOYCON TV time. This is your weekly catch up with the local toy and collectibles community and fandoms that love everything about pop culture. And this is our way to keep the TOYCON community together despite our being kept physically apart. And tonight is, another week that is inching us closer to Christmas time. And I know for some people it is a bit of a challenge to feel the spirit of Christmas because we are so far away from each other. We are being forced to be physically apart. But, well, that is why we have this every week. TOYCON is here to keep the community together. And, of course, we are live on TOYCON PH on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. So welcome to this pseudo episode. Again, this is it's going to be a uh, very quick, how should I say it, teaser. Okay, a very quick taste of the Christmas charity auction that we are going to be holding. I'm sorry if our promo for tonight sort of being. We are actually not going to be holding a live auction as we originally planned. Okay, but we are going to kick it off tonight, our Christmas charity auction. So before the end of this very short episode, you are going to be, part of something very exciting. And this is something that we have started doing, pretty much for the past few years during this time of the year when Christmas Toy Fair comes around. Okay, in December, you all know that our community comes together for the mini TOYCON Christmas edition, which we call the Christmas Toy Fair. Okay, and several years back, we were holding live auctions during the Christmas Toy Fair, and we thought that it would be nice that some of the proceeds of these live auctions would go to some charitable, institutions, some charitable groups. And because Christmas is really a time of sharing, a time of generosity, we want to continue the tradition. So it's just me, myself, and I tonight. And I'm just going to be giving you a preview of what the Christmas charity auction will be for this year. And let me kick it off by showing you, or I guess starting you off on our presentation tonight. So if you could put up our slides as. So our idea for this year's charity TOYCON is to continue what we started doing last year. Okay, and this is by doing a very special type of Christmas auction, which is auctioning off one of a kind creations. Okay, and these creations are, of course, courtesy of our local toy designers. Okay, as you know, we have some very talented toy designers who have started to carve out a name of their own in the designer toy field. Okay, and our local designers are becoming are becoming quite a name in the designer toy fields. And of course, the past few toy cons, we have featured the likes of uh, and some other local toy designers who've made it big abroad, like our good friend Carlos Cacho or Wetworks. And then sometime last year also we launched some up and coming artists back then, back last year, but now they have really you know shot up when it comes to their fame as toy artists and toy creators. So we're talking of the likes of Creon Chicken or Milo San Luis, and then Maxine Ngo. Okay, so these are some local artists that have started to make things exciting for us by way of the designer toy scene. Okay, so what we did last year, what we started off last year, maybe we can just show the next slide, is to hold an auction that is based on a particular toy figurine. Okay, last year we partnered up with a Macau-based toy company called Watari Dreams, and they very generously sponsored our Christmas toy fair by providing us a base figure, something that our toy designers could start off with, and that is uh, what you can see here in the left picture, a character called Andy the cat. Okay, Andy the cat is uh, a featured toy. How should I say it? Product. Okay, of Watari Dreams from out of Macau. Okay, and the Andy the cat, as you see in the top most shelf here on the left picture there, sporting the red Santa outfit. Okay, that was the base figure that all of our artists were given when we told them that we wanted to have a one-off custom show. Okay, what is a one-off figure? A one-off is basically a unique creation, something that is not definitely not mass-produced. So the design is one of a kind. Okay, it is a unique creation, and we told the artists that we wanted them to work on Andy the cat. Okay, as mass produced by Watari Dreams, and we told them that they could do anything with the base figure, uh, as long as what would come out of it, the final product would be something that would be reflective of their artistic style and sensibilities. Okay, and this is the one-off creations. Maybe we can show the next slide, a sample of what came out of the toy design auction. As you can see here, the right pictures show some samples of the creations of our local artists, and maybe we can show the next slide. All right, so there you go. Just this is just a little close up of what came out of the Andy the Cat toy product of Watari Dreams in the hands of our very imaginative, creative toy designers. Okay, so these are just a couple of the designs. If I'm not mistaken, these were just the first day. We had, I think, a little more than 20 of these unique Andy the Cats produced by our local toy designers. Okay, and what we did was we showed them off to the general public. We displayed them at the Christmas toy fair, and we asked people to uh, bid on these custom one-off figures. Okay, so we had 2 days of auctions. I think these were just the figures from the first day. All right, so in the first day, of course, each of these unique cat creations were actually bid on at the auction event. Okay, we held it live, and we actually did the bidding also live on the spot during the Christmas Toy Fair event, and we well, suffice to say, it was a very successful auction. Each of these particular unique creations, these one-off customs, were able to we were able to get and able to raise quite a substantial amount for charity. Okay, so if you can imagine, each of these cats there were bidded on and garnered a few thousand. Toy aficionado, you know that these designer toys, because they are unique creations, can be quite costly. Okay, but of course, you are bidding on more than just a toy. You are actually bidding on a work of art, a museum piece of art, and it is a one of a kind also. So, well, the bidding was fierce. fast and furious, and we were able to get quite a very substantial amount um, of charitable monies raised from this campaign. So we decided to do pretty much the same thing for this year. Okay, and this year, the exciting thing about it is that everything. So of course, thank you very much to our sponsor from last year, Watari Dreams. You can still check them out online, and they have a few exciting new products on the line and featured for this year. But this year we are all homegrown. Even partner toy company for this year's charity auction is a homegrown company. And if you watched our episode about, I think 2 weeks ago, or was it? Yeah, 2 weeks ago, we actually featured as guests the toy production company and the design company, which is responsible for what we are going to be having as the base figure for this year's custom toys. All right. So again, we have given the base figures to some very well-renowned local artists, and they're busy working on their designs to get it ready come auction time. And we will be announcing later on when the auction will be kicking off. Actually, we wanted to kick off tonight. As soon as we finished this particular episode, we wanted the first bids for the items to come out tonight. But since good art takes time, we did not want to rush the artists on their work. Okay, so a lot of them are still working on their one-off creations, but we wanted to give you a preview for tonight and kick things off. All right, for the Christmas charity auction for 2020. All right, so let me show you. Well, first of all, let me introduce to you once again our partners for the Christmas charity auction. Okay, and for this year, they are, of course, Part-Time Collectibles and ZMax. Part-Time Collectibles, production company headed by our good friend Brian D, who started off by producing customized Funko Pops. And then that's when he started to see the potential of actually coming up with his own line, his own product line of toys, uniquely Philippine made. All right. So thank you to Part-Time Collectibles and Brian D for sponsoring us. And ZMax, of course, headed by resident toy artist Miss Maxine Ngo. ZMax is her brainchild, and she rather is the design artist behind ZMax, and they have collaborated to put together a particular product line for this year's toy one-off customs. All right, so without further ado, our base figure to be used for this year's Christmas charity auction one-off auction is M with the numeral 8. All right, so mate, as you can see here on the leftmost photo, that is the base figurine, which we have given to all of the toy designers that we are going to be working with, commissioning to do our one-off custom figures for this year's auction. All right, so it looks like a very simple base figure to work with, but our good friends from ZMax and Part-Time Collectibles are already at work producing the very first creation out of the mate base figure. And this is what you see right here. The design is in the middle, and you see the prototype, the finished prototype on the rightmost photo. And this is Shiba Mate, if I'm not mistaken. They introduced this as Shiba, or Japanese for dog. So this is the first ever product that is going to be mass produced as a designer toy for retail for Part-Time Collectibles and ZMax. So isn't that a very cute, figurine. All right, so it's pretty big, as you can see, scaled up with the human hand. It's not a mini figure. Substantially, it will be about 6 inches, uh, and it's going to be made made out of resin. If I'm not mistaken, the first few products off the line will be made out of resin, and this is the first of many products that is going to be created by Part-Time Collectibles and ZMax. All right, so just to give you an idea, so if you saw the poster for tonight's episode, that's actually a poster designed by Maxine Ngo. And later also we are going to be showing you, I think, first up of the custom one-offs that we are going to display for tonight, just to serve as a teaser, for the auction for tonight. Okay, so let me just hook up. Uh,
Oh,
there you go.
okay, standby
All
lang
right.
guys. Ancholo is back. Okay.
There you go. Thank you, As. All right, let me just hook you guys up. Make sure I have a good connection. There you go. Sorry about that. Internet is choppy and all of that. So, without any further ado, let me show to you, uh, I guess, some of the products that have we have started to receive from our resident toy designers for this year's Christmas charity auction. So, this is one that is going to be auctioned off for this year, created out of the mate base figure. And we're talking about this figure from ZMax. Okay, of course, ZMax is the design house, and the artist is Maxine Ngo. All right, so from that base figure, which I showed you a few minutes ago, Maxine has produced basically a prototype, a one off of how she envisions the mate figure. All right, and so as you can see, I think it has inspirations from uh, the Chinese mythology. It looks to me like a dragon, inspired by a dragon design. So this is very interesting because Maxine, uh, also known as ZMax, has a background in multimedia arts and design. She is a collector and an art toy designer. She formed the group called We Wolf Pack, which I know a lot of you are familiar with if you're into mini vinyls and designer toys. All right. Her first art toy figures were those of dogs. That's why the first mate figure is also a dog. Her first art toy figures were Pugsley and Ruff Azel. And she conceptualized and developed this figure line for the upcoming Mate series. All right, so this is the special one-off creation of ZMax or artist Maxine Ngo. So there you go. I hope that you will be seeing the finished product soon. You know, of course, this is still going to be painted. We just wanted to show you just a little taste of what ZMax has in the works for this year's Christmas charity auction. All right, so next up, we have a good friend of ours who is, let me see, Akio or Akinori Oishi. All right, Akinori Oishi, of course, as the name implies or sounds like, is a Japanese artist. Okay, and let me see what the. Okay, let me just draw up his. Uh, Okay, let me just draw up his profile. Uh, this is well, as you can see, his he is a Japanese. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me just draw it up here. All right. One of how should I say it? Yeah, definitely one of the more recognizable Japanese artists. Hmm, I can't seem to. Well, anyway, I'm having a little problem with my okay, my código. Okay, so well, anyway, Akinori Oishi is Japanese based. He's known as a graffiti artist back in Japan, and is also responsible for. Let me see here. Ah, okay. There you go. Hold on, hold on. I just gotta drop. I just gotta drop his write up here because it would be a waste to. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working for me. Well, anyway. Man, man. All right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Huh. All right. Finally. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. This is Akinori Oishi. All right. Akinori Oishi is a Japan-based toy designer, artist, internationally acclaimed multimedia artist from Japan, and his innocent-looking characters are, always look affable for both children and grown-ups because Akinori is the first Japanese artist featured on the cover page of Open Sky, the magazine of Emirates Airline. He also worked on Nickelodeon, all right, and on the show Yo Gabba Gabba, and he's also renowned as a character and art designer, selected as one of the best character artists of Asia for Cutout magazine. He is active in the Japanese art scene for illustrations and advertisements for Mitsubishi Electric, Uniqlo, and Coca-Cola Japan. There you go. Finally, there you go. Thank you for showing his Instagram there. So this is Akinori Oishi. Wow. All right. So his custom mate, as you saw a while back there, is something very unique to his style. If you can go back to the slide, all right, it still sticks to the basic form, but it is the illustrative style of Akinori Oishi that will make this a very much sought after piece. All right, so this is pretty much a finished product already. If I'm not mistaken, uh, Akio, as he's called, will have two. All right, he's working on two designs for the mate custom figure. So that is something to look forward. This is just, of course, the first of two that he is working on, and we will be showing you off the other finished product when we start off the auction proper. All right, thanks. Next up, we have our good buddy JeAA, or John Eugene Avila. All right, John Avila is, of course, the creator of Urban Toy Designer Philippines, and he's also Urban Toy Designer Philippines is actually a group of local designers in the Philippines, and he is a graphic artist, a visual art conceptual artist. Also worked in the advertising industry and designed for big brands such as Nestle, San Miguel, Unilab, uh, Fibrella, and Speed Eyewear. He's also into website design, and he is the art director and graphic designer for Orange Box Design Company Inc. And his works have been featured and published in several local TV shows. And his featured art craft, Roblox Designer Toy, was the designer toy featured in ABS-CBN back in 2011. All right, so his works have been featured on such art toy blogs and web pages such as Toys Are Evil, Toy Chronicles, Spanky Stokes, and Co-Art. So John Eugene Avila, or JeAA, as he's called, is uh, works on very unique pieces, as is being shown here. Uh, so and he's a long time exhibition artist for TOYCON. So his new character, Kid Astro, all right, is going to be a two-pack along with the custom made figure that he worked on. There you go. As you can see, there you go. So this is the custom made figurine that is going to be packaged with his very own creation, Kid Astro. All right, so this is going to be quite a sought after collaboration package for the mate custom figure that he is preparing for our one-off toy auction. All right, so a custom Kid Astro version 2 and mate figure. The first Filipino that stepped on the moon, I guess, is what he's going to be calling his custom mate two-pack. All right, so there you go. That's John Eugene Avila, or JeAA, another featured designer for this year's one-off Christmas charity auction. All right, and one last product we're going to be showing off tonight, and this one I am most excited about. Is our good friend Dave Bedia. All right, so this is his version of the mate, and as you can see, uh, well, this was originally a turnaround figure. He sent us a video of this particular figure, but we decided to just keep it secret for now, not show you the entire 360 view of this toy. But let me tell you that this is going to be one of those most sought after toys. All right. So Dave Bedia, once again, is another local designer. There you go. Hey, wow, we actually got it spinning. All right. Thank you, Az. There you go. Wow. So this is actually, as you can see, it's still based on the mate uh, base figure that we showed to you earlier. And this is going to be awesome. I mean, this is going to be one of those toys that as you can see, our good friends from Martian Toys actually only had praise for this custom figure. All right, so Dave Bedia is the name of the artist, and this one is going to be auctioned off for our Christmas charity uh, auction that is going to be kicking off. Well, let me tell you later on. Okay, so this is the fourth of 12. Okay, so let me just so you can anticipate the number of products that we are going to be featuring for this year's Christmas charity auction. We are going to be having 12 artists. So we showed you Maxine Ngo, Dave Bedia, we showed you Akinori Oishi, and John Eugene Avila. We will also be having uh, the likes of Milo San Luis, Kinamo Alkin Algara, Mark Anthony Bersola. So these are all local artists. And then we will be having an artist from Thailand named Panida Ratarasan. Okay. And who else? Oh, and of course, our very own internationally renowned local artist, but of course, he's based in Singapore, and that's where he's most well known rather, and sought after. Our very own Wetworks, Carlo Cacho, all right, is going to be coming up with a custom on his own. All right. So the Christmas charity auction, well, since as we mentioned, it is a charity, we have to tell you at this point who or what it's going to be benefiting. All right. So first off, the first beneficiary for the Christmas charity auction are our kids from the Children's Joy Foundation. Okay, the Children's Joy Foundation, of course, is uh, the foundation that is empowering children and communities in God's way to live a life of responsibility and accountability. Uh, and their mission is to reach out to the greater masses of disadvantaged children in the country by providing them with residential based support programs and community based uh, livelihood to achieve their dreams, to become responsible and accountable individuals with a gender perspective in their community and also a thrust for nation building. All right. So the Children's Joy Foundation has expanded its services through community-based programs that are initiated in different poor barangays and communities here in Manila and in the provinces. And they also support several daycare centers and schools for disadvantaged children. Okay, so we have been having them as our beneficiary for the past couple of years, and of course, this year is going to be no different, especially now when they need it the most. Your generous bids will greatly benefit the kids of the Children's Joy Foundation. So that is our first beneficiary. The next beneficiary is the Pearl S. Buck Foundation. The Pearl S. Buck Foundation started its operations back in 2003 as they were affiliated with the Pearl S. Buck International. All right, and the Pearl S. Buck Foundation implements programs which benefits hundreds of poor but deserving Filipino children that reside particularly in Bulacan, Pampanga, Zambales, Leyte, and Cebu. The PSBP is a non-sectarian and humanitarian assistance organization uh, which is managed by a national office and a board of trustees, and they are located in Quezon City with field offices in the various provinces that I mentioned. So, what they serve, or who they serve actually, are the children of ethnic minorities, such as the ATAs, children in need of permanent and stable family environments, displaced and stateless Amerasian and biracial children. Okay, so they have headquarters in Angeles City, Pampanga, where they have Amerasian kids. All right, in resettlement villages, and they also have one in Subic, Zambales, around 200 kids, also in the resettlement village there. And there is one in Ormoc with about 100 children uh, living in disaster, disaster-stricken Ormoc in Leyte. And also, of course, their programs and activities include education, psychosocial support, health, and the like. All right. So the Pearl S. Buck Foundation is our second beneficiary. All right. Particularly those disaster-stricken areas that we were talking about. All right. So these are our beneficiaries for this year's Christmas charity auction, and we hope that you guys, when we start off our Christmas charity auction, and I will be revealing the information of how we are going to do the Christmas charity auction online. All right, so it's going to be an entirely online auction. And I guess let's end with the last slide. So basically, what we will be doing is that we will be posting all 12 of these unique one-off custom creations on our TOYCON Facebook page. All right, and they will be properly labeled as auction pieces, and we are going to be kicking off the online bidding on Monday, this coming Monday, December 21 at 12 noon. All right, so as soon as we put up all of the auction pieces, we are going to be taking in your bids through the comment section of each Facebook post. So each one-off custom figurine will be posted, and all you got to do to win the figure is to bid on it up until, all right, so you have around 2 days, a little more than 2 days actually, because the auction will end on Wednesday, December 23 at 12 midnight. So the final bid for the auction for each of the custom pieces will be at 11:59 p.m. All right. So as soon as 12 midnight strikes, then that means the auction has ended. So the final bid will come in at 11:59 p.m. And the winner of the Christmas charity auction on our TOYCON PH Facebook page. That's TOYCON PH, facebook.com/TOYCON PH. And we'll be posting the items starting at 12 noon on Monday, December 21. The starting bid will be set by the artists themselves. So we will be uh, basically asking each of the artists to, some of them will be priced, will be starting off the bid fairly low. Some will be starting off the bid, you know, well, depending on them actually, and they would actually know, how much their pieces could go for if they were sold outright. Okay, so they're going to start off very conservatively, but the starting bids will be set out by the artists. Okay, so I hope that you guys bid generously for these items because they are going to be very much sought after. We just gave you a very brief taste of the custom figures that we are going to be coming out with for this year's ToyCon, and they're going to be Toy Fair rather, and they're going to be 12 of them, 12 of the awesome one-off pieces, perfect for the 12 days of Christmas. All right, so one for each day. So there you go. That's our Christmas charity auction. Just a teaser of it. And once again, we are inviting everybody to come back and check out our ToyCon Facebook page, ToyCon PH on Facebook on Monday, 12 noon, and get those bids coming in. Remember that you are not only bidding for to own a work of art, a unique piece of toy art, but you're also bidding for the benefit of two very worthwhile charities. All right, Children's Joy Foundation and the Pearl S. Buck Foundation. You're helping out our, of course, our kids who need it the most, especially during this time of pandemic and this time of natural calamities. Okay, there you go, short and sweet. I hope that we're excited by this episode that we showed you some samples of our one-offs for the Christmas charity auction. And ToyCon TV will take a break from here. So this will be our, I guess, our last episode up until we probably will be doing a year ender. All right, just to get you excited, a year ender of sorts before the year ends, before we finally say goodbye to this very unique and momentous year, which was 2020. All right, and hopefully you can join the year ender party come the time. All right, we'll be announcing that soon. But don't forget the auction. All right, don't forget the auction this coming December 21, Monday, 12 noon. And we'll have all of our artists featured there. All right, so with that, we thank you all. And once again, we bid you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Of course, we all can't wait to kick off the New Year soon. All right, and say goodbye to this year. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, guys, and have a great Merry Christmas and safe Christmas ahead. This has been Cholo, and I'll see you all again next time for more ToyCon TV. Bye! Don't forget, Christmas charity auction come this Monday. All right, as let's show a few of our memories from Christmases past with this video from the previous toy fairs. All right, thank you, and we'll see you all again. Merry Christmas.
We're at 250 for my melody from Photo Pop. 300 pesos, thank you. Okay, so we're at 300 pesos. Still very much below the SRP of this action figure. We're at 300 pesos, okay? And we're going to see the SRP. Just think that this is all going to charity, okay? All the proceeds are going to go to charity. So we're at 300 pesos, we're here a little bit more. Sorry, we're at 355. All right, 355 for my melody. Going once. 355 pesos. Going twice. Going twice for 355. Sorry, 375. There you go. Don't be shy. Huwag kayo magkakayaan. Kahit nakasasyon kayo lahat mo are out with each other. This all goes to charity. There you go. That's the way to do it. 380 pesos. 380 pesos for my melody. Do I hear a little bit more? Do I hear 400? We're at 380 pesos for my melody. Okay. 400 pesos. There we go. 400 pesos now. Wow. I didn't know it was that inconvenient. My melodies are 400 pesos. Going once for 400 pesos. Going twice for 400 pesos. 500. 500 pesos. Thank you, Don. We're at 500 pesos. Okay, going once for 500 pesos. Going twice for 500 bucks. Going Alright, sold for 500. Palakpakan naman natin si Sir for the very generous donation to our charity. Thank you very much, Sir.
Ate, Nekomini ate. Nekomini Nechan, galing Nekomini Nechan. Hindi ko ipapagsak to kasi alam mo pupunta ka dito eh.
Bid na!
O isa pa,
100.
starting bid for dancing group. Wala pa nga eh. Wala pa nga eh, kalma ka. Another dancing group, starting bid for 100, 500, 1,000. Oh, you got this level. 2,000. Still turn to the face. RKO out of nowhere. Oh my God. 2,000. Langya naman kayo eh. Hindi pa nga dumadating si ate. 2,000. Oh my God. 2,000 for a dancing group. Vinil Pop. Any bit higher than this one, increments of piso will do. Like kanina, tradition kanina na piso ang kawayan eh. Sige, okay lang. Piso bid. Starting at 2,000. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. Wala sa'yo na yung group oh.
Going once. Sige.
Going once at 2-1. Going twice at 2-1. Ate, sigurado ka? Ayaw eh. Kuyo kasi tinambakan yun eh. Twice at 2-1. Going. Ako na ang pinakamalungkot sa ginawa niyo. Grabe yun. Sold at 2-1.
Yay!
Kuya,
Hingi ka balato.
hindi mo mahingi. Baka pala itong gusto eh.
$100, we're at $100, $200, we're at $200, $400 pesos for the Funko Pop Red Grinds from Walking Dead. We're at $200 pesos, do I hear a little bit more? 250, alright, 250 pesos. 300, alright, we're at 300 pesos. Okay, all for charity, 300 bucks. Well, diba? For the Walking Dead Funko Pop figure, we have 300 pesos. Going once for 200. 350, alright, we have 350. 350 for Rick Grimes. 350 pesos, mura-mura pa rin. Okay. Do I hear a little bit more? 350 pesos for Rick Grimes going once. 350 pesos going twice. I don't know, 360. Wala na? Okay, going. Alright, so for 350 pesos. Ito na lang po. 350 pesos. Ano pa? Transformers. Ito.
Dun sir.
Ito daw. Transformers Park. 50 pesos. 100, 300. We're at 300 pesos for this statue. Yan, para mapakawalan din natin. We're at 300. 350. We have 400, we have 400. Over the back. 450. We're at 450. We're at 500 pesos. Where are you now? We're at 550 pesos. Dito sa harap. 500 pesos for the big statue. Yun, yung magical statue. Sino ba yan? Sorry. PPGP. Okay. We are at 500 pesos. Okay? 500 pesos for that for this statue with a nice dragon head. Yes, may damage na, may slight damage. But if you can, enjoy your finger. The finger's there, you have the super glue on, okay? We're at 500 pesos for the magic statue. We are at, what now? 550. We're at 550 second. We're at 550. Turn the back, okay? Sige, come on. Don't be shy. 600. Okay, 600 pesos now for the statue over there. So we're at 600. Don't be shy. This all goes to charity. Okay, think of all the kids who will be helping to get a better price for all of these items. So we're at 600 pesos. Make sure you sign up. 600, going once. That is counted. Yes, good. Easy. We're at 600. Right here, 650 or 620. No, konting variant na lang yan. 600. We're at 600. 620. Ano? 625? 650, there you go. That's a nice round number. 650 pesos. 650 pesos. Mura-mura pa rin. That's actually cost a little more than 1,000, I'm pretty sure, or more. So we're at 650 pesos. 650 pesos. Do I hear a little bit more for the statue? Okay? That it's still goes for pretty much more than that. So 650 pesos.
660.
660. Thank you. 700. That's how we got it also going. Okay, 700 pesos. Umabot pa nun. Kaya, may naman ito. So, a close to actual break. Hindi mo matatapatan yung actual break. So, we're at 700 pesos. Okay? I think I have to close this para lang we can clear up some more space. So, we're at 700 pesos going once. For 700 pesos. 730. Alright, 730 pesos. So, pwede pa yun. 730. That's a good gift. Going once for 730 pesos. Going twice for 750. 750 pesos. Yeah! Alright. Okay, guys. I'm excited for the kids. They will be benefiting from your generosity. Okay, we're at 750 pesos now for that statue. Going once for 750. Going twice for 750 pesos. And the statue is 800. Yeah! Whoa. 800 pesos. Hot item. Okay, that's 800 pesos. Yung statue dun sa dulo. 800 pesos going once. 800 pesos going twice. 850. All right, 850. Still well worth the price. Still well worth the price. Going once for 850. Babalik na natin si Styro. Going twice for 850. Going, yeah. Sige, give your price. 900. Yeah. Okay na. Pwede ba?
Parang Pawn Stars. Pawn Stars sa Pawn Stars.
Kung 900 lang, I'm sure, with your generosity. At taputan na natin. Sara na natin yung 1,000. Baka meron mag gusto mag 1,000.
Uwi na!
Okay. So, the PPGP statue. Kaya pa yan. Kapag sa likod, you're missing out.
Laban.
1,000 pesos for a ceramic statue is really cheap. Going once for 1,000 bucks. Going twice for 1,000 pesos. Going. For doing this. Alright, so thank you, sir. 1,000 bucks. Thank you.
Different toy groups. Napakarami for us to mention them, but you know who you are. Every year for the past 5 years, we've been doing this, and it's our way of saying, sharing what we have. For this year, we are very happy na at least kahit papano, hindi gaano napinsala yung bansa natin. Last year, Yolanda, we also help out to the kids. So this year, we're very happy that this time I will be giving out toys to the PGH cancer-stricken children. And hopefully every year, this is the advocacy of our group. And another thing is we do this only during the Christmas season. But next year, hopefully, pati summer, may toy drive na rin kami sa TOYCON. Kasi sa TOYCON, it's a bigger event. So hoping for a bigger donation. So again, we would like to thank everyone who is here right now. Yung DC group, yung Enchanted group, and everybody. We really, from the deepest part of our heart, we would like to say thank you. All right, Mr. Glenn.
Guys, this will be a formal turnover of the donations that were generated through the efforts of Collectibles Unlimited, Mosbic, Sir Cholo, Justice PH, and Champion PH, also Smart Collecting Club. So, maraming salamat po. We were given this opportunity to share our blessings for this year. There are a lot of other toy groups that are also willing to help. So, in the next few iterations of the donation drive, hopefully this coming summer, and again, next year, sa Christmas, paulit-ulit, following iterations, we'll be able to share our blessings. Maraming salamat po for taking time then to come up with all of your donations, yung mga nag-donate. So, Merry Christmas po.
Okay, so, with that, pakihawakan lang to, and we will do a formal turnover of the toy donations. Bigyan nyo kay Doc Tony. Ayan. Alright, so